Welcome to the second video of the tutorial. Now that we are going to continue and see how to edit the first few pages of your portfolio. Right, first of all, let's see how to edit the content in your pages. So what you have to do is, there are so many text fields and pictures, icons, kind of details or elements. Then what you can do is just go hover your mouse towards that, and then you can just double click and edit this. So for an example, I clicked on this big heading and then it gives me the editing part of that text field. There are so many options here, which is for text. You can give different colors, different fonts, different sizes, however as you wish. The second thing that we are going to learn is how to edit your profile picture. Right, you just have to click on that just like a text file, and then there are so many options. You can crop, you can remove the background. So many options are available even to edit your profile picture. But then right now I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to show you how to choose an image for your profile picture. So just press change image, and then you can simply select that. And if you want to upload new media files to this, you can just press on upload media and then select from your computer, Google Drive, through any social media as well. There are so many capabilities with this. Right, as I have already selected my profile picture for John Smith, I'm gonna go with that. Now let's see how to edit the social media icons. And in this page you can see social media icons are available here, 4 of them, and also at the end of the web page there are 4 other icons. So once you double click on that, you can see all the icons available. So if there's any social media that you don't use, you can just simply remove that image. And if you want to add a different social media icon, you can just go to add icons and then select your icon and upload it to here, and that's it. Then let's see how to add the links. So once you click on one of these icons, you can see on this right hand side there's a link available, so you can click on that and then you will get the field where you need to replace this with your profile link, and then you just simply press done and then done. Right, I'm gonna switch on to the resume page, but if you're in the editing version you wouldn't be able to go to that. So what you have to do is you have to go to the preview version. Now that I'm on the preview version, so that I can move to the next page, which is resume. Right, based on your experience, now you can edit this section. You know how to add the content to the text fields, so it is easy for you. But then let's see, in case if you need to add a new section because you have more experience, or you need to remove a section because you have less experience. In such case, let's see how to add or remove these fields. So you just have to simply do is just go back to the editor, and once you're in the editor, you can simply select on one of these sections and right click on that. You can just say duplicate, and then you can see it's overlapping on top of each other. That means we need to get more space for that bigger section. So how to get more space? Right, so you can see I pressed on the background, and then you can see the limit of the section, and then with that limit you can see this arrow where you can move it up and down. So I'm gonna move it down. The more down I move it, I get more space. Right, there's a small problem, and you can see the brown color background is normal. So what you can do is you can just press on the brown color part, and again you can drag this down up to the next section, and then you can see there's a white color bar again. To get rid of that, what you can do is just press on the lower section and then you can bring it up. Right, and then what you can do is the duplicated section you can just simply bring down. You can just space it however you want, and if there's additional space you can just get rid of that, just like how you move the sections up and down. Right, so this is how you add the sections, and I hope you can add your resume now. Right, now then I'm gonna go to the next part, which is the projects. Again, you have to go back to the preview version and then you press projects. Right, so here automatically the AI has created some projects for you. Now they may not be relevant for your projects that you have done. So what you can do is just change these images. You can double click on that in the editing version by the editor. So what you need to do is just press on the picture and then change the image, add something relevant for your project, and then you can change these values, and then that's how you add values or change values and edit your project section. Again, similarly, if you want to add more sections, what you can do is just like in the previous part, you can just duplicate a section and then edit that part. That's how you can get more sections for your projects. Right, and then the contact field, let's move on to that. Right, so there's a get in touch field. If you like, you can change it like contact me, anything as you wish. And then so here you allow the people who are interested in your profile or the recruiters to contact you. And also the advantage of this form is you will get a message immediately to your email address. Right, this bigger part, which is called a container box. And you can see there are so many layers, right? So the container box, and when you hover around here, you can see it's called Wix Forms. This is very important. So I'm going to press on the Wix Forms part, and I'm going to press Form Settings. Right, so here you can do so many edits. And then when you click on the main part, you can see something called Set Up Email Notifications, and you can just press on Set Notifications, and then it will take you to a dashboard like this. Right, let's see how to add another email address apart from the one that is already used on Wix.com. Right, I'm gonna type a different email address of mine to see how it works. Right, now that you can see they say your invitation was sent, and invitation was sent to pimal@live.com. Once they accept, they will be given the site role called Customer Relations Manager. Right, so this person will be able to see the messages that is being received. For an example, you want someone else to manage your web portfolio, then you can add their email address to that so that they will be able to check and update you on these messages. Right, so I hope you're good with the editing part of the pages. Now that let's see, in case if you want to add more pages to your website, how to do that. Right, as I showed you at the beginning, this third option, pages and menu, there you can add new pages. So for an example, you can press add page. So basically you can give a title, and also after that you can select either like a theme like how they have given here, or otherwise you can just press blank page. So there will be a new blank page, and this is also added to the site menu. Did I really need that for the site menu? No. So what I can do is, now here you can see site menu has this new page. I'm going to press on these three dots, and I'm going to press settings and hide from menu. I don't need it under the site menu. So this is how you can hide that. So there are so many options. You can play around with it, and you have a good idea about how to edit with Wix.com. So I hope you will be able to manage and play around with Wix.com more and figure out more options and to make your site better.